What you saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back with another video for you guys today. So, 4 different multi-billion-dollar industries where you guys can make some money. Now, of course, I always tell you guys how important it is to take ownership and to do best for yourself and create something that you can be proud of long term. So that's why in today's video, I'm giving you guys 4 of those different multi-billion-dollar industries which I picked out, and I'll specifically let you guys know which ones they are, break them down, explain a little bit of how you guys can make yourself some money in these industries. Before we get into that today, I know we're ending another week, we're almost at the end of another week, but please make sure you're not too tired, that you can still give these videos a thumbs up. You can still comment on these videos if you're new around here. Also, please make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet. Helps it close to that 1,000 subscriber mark. And lastly, please make sure to share these videos with your friends. So now, let me break those industries down to you. I'm going to start from the smallest to the largest. And again, these are not all the industries that are around the world, but just 4 that I picked out specifically for you guys so you can make some money. So first, the diet industry. So when it comes to food, we all love food. You know, everybody loves food. Food, well, specifically diet in this case, is a $72 billion industry. Now, that doesn't mean that if you invest in this or you put some money here, you're going to become healthy. What that does mean is there are many different opportunities for you to make some money. $72 billion. That's how big the diet industry is. That is a lot of money. Now, when you put that into context, think about all the things you can do. There are many of you out there who I know have some specific diets that you guys use. There are many of you guys who do different stuff like keto. Some of you guys are vegan, vegetarian, whatever you may be doing. There are enough ways to make some money. Now, here's a few ways you can make some money. Create your own diet, your own meal plan, which has helped you slim down, lose weight, and start selling that to others. That is a basic principle, but you can obviously expand on it. Another way you can make some money. Review different products, different dietary products you have taken, which you have tried, supplements, which have worked for you or not worked for you. Again, create reviews, let people know, inform them, explain what they can do better. And if you want, you can even take it to a next level. Create your own website, and this is what I've done in the past, by the way, and start selling these kind of things on your own website. Now, of course, you're gonna have to source from specific websites, get them from cheaper, create your own bundles, packages, deals, and sell them for more. But again, like I said, the diet industry is huge. And if $72 billion are spent on dietary things each and every year, there must be a way for you guys to use your products or services and also get your cut of that money. Next, beauty. Beauty is a $532 billion industry that will make you a lot of money if you know about your beauty products. Beauty is something that I've touched on in the past, very briefly, and it's something which can make you a lot of money. So much money each and every year is spent on beauty. But when it comes to beauty, there are billions of things you guys can do to get your part of that $532 billion industry. For example, again, reviews. What kind of makeup you use? What kind of products you use for your hair, for your face? For some of you out there, I know you guys have the capability of creating a YouTube channel where you review all the different kind of makeup you used, whether that's your foundation, your eyeliner, whatever you may have. There's so many different things you guys can review on there. Now, I know a lot of you guys like that kind of stuff, so again, creating a channel where you review different products you've used, because you've got so many products in your house, you spend a lot of money on those products yourself, why not also make some money out of it yourself? Another thing I would say, when it comes to skincare, everybody wants to know how to get their skin glowing. Everyone wants to know what someone else's skincare routine is. Create your own skincare routine, create your own products, try different things. If you want, again, use other people's products and create your own bundles. Use other people's information and create your own product. I'm telling you, when it comes to beauty, people will always spend money. Cosmetic products are very important for people in this day and age. You're looking nice, being beautiful, and that goes down to lots of things, hair, nails, eyelashes, face, everything. When it comes to beauty, I can't specifically talk about my own experiences. What I can talk about is from other people's experiences. Those people who create products for skincare, like I said. And another one I mentioned in the past before, again, I'll just reiterate it. There was a girl who made $1 million in 8 minutes earlier this year. And that was during quarantine. So if people are spending all this kind of money on beauty products in quarantine, or when we're out of quarantine or going forward in the future, they have no reason not to spend more on beauty products. Again, a $532 billion industry, you can definitely get yourself a few thousand each and every year. Next, education. Education is a $1,350 billion industry. As long as you invest in your education, you can also make money from your education. How is that? Well, you can educate others for a start. There are many people out there, multiple people who will pay for your experiences, whether that's in mathematics, French, speaking, English, arts. There are lots of things when it comes to education. Now, of course, most of the money in education comes from, we all know, the universities and colleges where people have a lot of debt. But it doesn't stop us from creating our own educational information. I'm telling you, I've written 9 different ebooks. I don't sell them right now, but I'm telling you, I can put them up for sale and make some money there. For some of you guys, you can educate in other ways. You can educate by, one-on-one consulting. You can educate by teaching. You can educate by tutoring. For some of you guys who are in your early 20s, teach those who are teens on what to do going forward, what not to do going forward. That's part of education. For those of you who are in your 30s, your 40s, I'm telling you, many people would love to learn from you. Education is a huge industry. And of course, like I said, mostly the education is coming down to schools and, those kind of institutions. But that doesn't mean to say that we can't make our own money elsewhere outside of it. When it comes to education, You need to take action and be yourself. You've learned enough, you're smart enough. Education might not have made you smart, but I'm sure you've learned some stuff which you can teach to other people and get paid for. Now, there's a big thing on the internet that goes around which, where experts say who can teach this, who can say that, who can, inform others about certain things. Don't listen to all that. There's nobody who can dictate what you know, no one who can dictate how much you charge for it. If you've built your experiences, you've learned, you've taken time to earn something, well then go out and use it to your advantage. But that's not to say that, if you learned a few words in Spanish language, you can go and tell yourself you're a Spanish teacher. Of course not. But if you're confident in your abilities, you've learned a lot from your own experiences, and you've taken the time to educate yourself, go and start using that to educate other people and get paid for it. There are ways to educate via YouTube. There are ways to educate via Upwork. There are ways to educate via QKids, via Cambly, via Udemy. Education is everywhere, and people need education so they can advance. So from the list of 4 today, I think education was most likely what's relevant to most of you. But again, it depends on who you are. Now the last, pharmaceuticals. Now the pharmaceutical industry is a $1,500 billion industry. Now this is an industry which is crazy. Again, of course, most of this comes from doctors, people who are working in pharmacies, supplying supplements and that kind of thing. It doesn't mean you have to supply medicine to people, but pharmaceuticals, again, look into it. There are ways you can get around it. There are ways that you can start making your own money from it. For those of you who have your degrees, for those of you who have experience and are qualified to do stuff, when it comes to the pharmaceutical industry in general, of course, many of you probably are working somewhere, doing your daily service, but I'm sure there are also many of you out there to open your own practice. You guys are qualified to do your own thing when it comes to pharmaceuticals. Now, I'm not going to specifically touch on pharmaceuticals too much because I don't know as much about it as other ones, and I want to be, transparent here. But again, pharmaceutical industry is a $1,500 billion industry. Are you guys telling me that if you have some kind of degree or some qualifications or diploma to do with pharmacy, that you cannot make some money there? Trust me, in a $1,500 billion industry, there is definitely enough opportunity there to be taken advantage of. Everybody wants to be healthy. Everyone wants to live long and live a great life and be wealthy. Well, pharmaceutical industry is definitely a symbol of that. It makes you healthy. It makes some people wealthy. And of course, it's what's going to grant you your long life and your health. So let's go back to all the industries in general. All those industries, multi-billion-dollar industries. Again, for those of you who are dietitians, those of you who know what diets you've been on, those of you who have done Weight Watchers, slim down, slim fast, everyone out there wants to know how to do these kind of things. Everyone wants to know the secret to becoming skinny. If you've gone from 300 pounds to 150 pounds in 6 months, if that is possible, explain what you did. Start teaching your fitness program. Start selling what you did. Start selling your ideas. Of course, not everybody wants to make money off those kind of things, but I'm telling you, the possibility is there. If you guys are out there with your skincare products, with your beauty products, with your eyelashes, go and do something with it. Make some money from it. If you know how to do eyelashes, do it. If you know how to do nails, use it to make some money. Pay yourself. Take ownership. Don't be the person who's always going out and spending money on these things and never get some money back. Don't be the person who has a consumer mindset, is always consuming but never producing. I know there are a lot of you guys out there who are pretty, who have good looks, and people want to pay to be like you. I'm not saying everyone should try and be like other people, but what I am saying is if you've got the looks or you've got the the ideas and you know how to do these kind of things, use it to your benefit. Make other people pretty and make some money. Teach other people, show other people, direct them. Let them know what you've tried out, what you've tested. You can even get to the point where you're saving them some money while they're still paying you some money. And what do I mean by that? Well, maybe you tried out 10 different concealers. Now you want to use, 2 or 3 of those which are really good and start selling that kind of product going forward. You might be that expert in knowing what kind of mascara works best or whatever. I don't know. I'm not someone who's an expert when it comes to the beauty industry. But again, people want to know how to look good. People want to pay to look good. People want to pay to be the person who looks pretty. The information is out there. You might have the experience. So it's up to you how you use that to benefit yourself. Now let's talk about the education industry. Come on, people. In this day and age, we can learn online. There's enough opportunity to learn online. There are enough people out there who want to learn online because they know that, especially at this kind of period of time, when we have a pandemic and people are, doing remote learning, having to do online classes, they're also looking at other options now. How can you educate people? Can you be someone who's doing one-on-one tutoring online? Are you the person who can teach other people English, in other countries of the world? Are you someone who can wake up early and maybe do something on a QKids or a Cambly and teach students who are trying to learn your language? Education is huge. It's a huge industry. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. And if it hasn't made you smart, well, that's unfortunate. But there are options for it to make you smart. If you want it to make you smart, you can definitely do that. And if you want to use it to make other people smart, you can do that and also get your cut of the check. It's important that you're responsible for your future. That's why I've broken down these industries today. That's why I explained these industries today. A lot of people don't think of the beauty industry as somewhere where you can make money. Enough girls out there can do that. And enough guys out there can do that. Enough people out there don't think that education is, down to them, that they can make some money from education, that they can only pay the big institutions to make some money. That is not the case. You can learn and start helping other people learn. You can make some money from teaching other people. You can do it in so many different ways. You might lack education in many areas, but there are areas that you definitely do not lack education. And the same goes for your diets. You guys have the ability. You guys have, done the weight loss. You guys have got muscle, gained muscle. You guys have slimmed down, got a six pack, got abs. You guys have done those things. Teach other people how to do them. Show them the way. Lead the way. People will pay for these kind of things. All of these industries I've mentioned today, no matter what you do when it comes to them, there are possibilities to make some money. I'm sure you guys have spent some money in those kind of industries, so why not also earn some money in those kind of industries? As always, it's only so much I can say. I can only tell you guys what is available out there, not always, direct you and actually make you guys do it yourself. The fact that you're on YouTube should be a good indication of where you guys can start making some money with this kind of stuff. You might not see money the first 3 months, 6 months, a year, but eventually you might do. Whether that's in beauty, whether that's in education, whether that's dietary, whatever it may be. Again, some of you might just need to start via YouTube. But check out different websites, visit different platforms, and find ways you guys can make yourself some money in these multi-billion-dollar industries. So, tomorrow's Financial Friday. Make sure you guys are back here for that one. We'll be talking wealth, we'll be talking money, we'll be talking how you can better yourself when it comes to your finances. Added to that, please check out those links in the description below. We have Time Your Watches, my smartwatch company. Now that itself is not part of a multi-billion-dollar industry as far as I'm aware. But again, maybe it's something you want to check out. Maybe you want to start your own smartwatch company or watch company. Either way, it's all up to you. Lastly, please check out those other links in the description. We have free cryptocurrency, free stocks, affiliate marketing. Go check them all out, make yourself some money and give yourself a little gift. But that's it, you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I got one to making. You got multi-billion-dollar companies to be checking out. See you guys tomorrow for another video. Peace.